Hi everybody, I'm just about to go next door to Lindau Nurseries and interview Malcolm, who is the director of the business, and find out how the new motorway has affected his business. So I'll be there shortly. Okay, I'm here with Malcolm Wilmore, who is the director of Lindau Plant Nurseries. I just wanted to first start off by asking what business was like before the motorway was constructed and how it's changed. Has it changed? Has it gotten better or worse since the development of the new motorway?
Yeah, because we're not we don't have a retail focus. We don't retail at all. We're a wholesale business. It hasn't made any great difference to our customer base. We don't get any more or any less customers because of it. But all of our customers, particularly the transport systems that come in here, really appreciate it. So we've got a lot more ready access.
Yeah.
What it's done is there used to be quite a traffic jam at the top of Trigg Road going up Hobsonville.
Yeah.
So that's all gone. So we're a lot more accessible, and we get a lot more favourable comments. We enjoy it ourselves too because we've got direct access.
Yeah, is it easier for you to get here from home as well?
No, that doesn't. Personally, that makes no difference to me. Right. But it's really a lot easier for us to get into the city.
The city.
So the time is a real cost saving for business.
Yeah.
Because it would take less time to travel.
Okay, cool.
So that's a significant benefit to us.
Yeah, and your employees, do they benefit from the motorway?
Yes, they do.
Or are they...
The ones that live on the North Shore, they love it.
Oh, okay. So
they've cut their travel time probably down by about 10 minutes.
Oh, sweet. So that's always
really
good.
like that.
Yeah.
They can stay 10 minutes in bed longer.
Yeah, exactly. And when the motorway was being constructed, like the actual, building of it, did that affect business at all? Did Trigg Road get cut off? I know.
Yes, a little bit.
Didn't
it made it difficult, particularly for the big trucks and trailers that come in here.
Yeah.
It made access a little bit challenging, but everyone was fairly understanding, so I don't think it actually detrimentally affected our business.
Yeah.
What it did do, a lot of those plants that planted on the motorway came from here. So we actually.
Oh, okay. So
there was a business spin-off.
Yeah.
But interesting enough, we're a propagation nursery, so we're like a manufacturer. So
what's propagation? Is that?
So we start the plants from seed or cuttings or tissue culture. In the case of the motorway plantings, they're all from seed.
Yeah, so that was
a lot of those,
perfect.
we started them here and sold them as young plants to another company. In this case, that company was in Kaiwaka.
Yeah.
They grew them bigger, then they supplied them back down to the motorway.
Okay, that's perfect.
Pretty bizarre.
Perfect business for you. Yeah. And oh no. Oh yeah, and when Northside Drive does come into place, how do you think your business will be affected then, do you think?
Well, that's going to be interesting because and we're worried about the construction phase of that.
Oh, right.
We're worried about the dust pollutants that will naturally come over. And so we're very keen that bamboo hedge that's there now stays there.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a natural screen. It screens out all the dust and the noise to a large extent. The dust is a problem because we don't want it landing on our glass houses and stuff and dirtying all the surfaces, but it'll cut down the light transmission. Plus it'll make all our plants dirty.
Yeah.
So
you want the bamboo?
We want the bamboo to stay.
Yeah.
And so we've been working with the local authorities to try and make sure they understand how important that is to us.
Is that Auckland Transport?
Yep, that's Auckland Transport.
So what have they said? Do they want the bamboo cut down?
Well, they wanted to take it away, part of it, and I believe that they've listened to our request, and I think it's staying now.
All right.
But there's a lot of uncertainty about that road. So.
Yeah, I know. That's the same with us when they've come and talked to us about it, because we still have no idea when it's really going to be finished. I don't think you do either.
It's a huge commercial opportunity for us because we're going to have a long when that road's finished, forgetting about the construction concerns that I just said.
Yeah.
But when that road's finished, we're going to have a huge long boundary which is going to have massive traffic flow.
Yeah,
it's going to be huge.
Be good.
Yeah. So while that doesn't affect us at the moment because we're not a retail business, there are retail opportunities that would be silly to ignore.
Yeah, exactly. So you're definitely all for the new road and you're happy about the motorway. How
The motorway's fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
Okay,
Works
cool.
really well. And I love having, I just wish we had our own off-ramp coming from when you're coming south.
Oh yes, yeah.
Sorry, coming north. Yeah, when you're coming north from Auckland, you can't get off at Trigg Road.
Oh right, yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if they can get around that or not, but
No, and
yeah.
the West Side Drive will overcome that a little bit because there's a bridge going from Westgate going across.
Oh yes, yeah.
Which is how that links up.
Yeah, that's good. And your dealings with New Zealand so it's Auckland Transport, isn't it? Who sort out Northside Drive. You've found them good dealing with
I
them.
found them very confusing.
Oh, but at least they listen to your
We believe
request.
so.
But right, yeah. I guess we'll find out
We
when.
won't know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they seem to have had chopped and changed with planners and engineers, and you probably had dealings with. There was a planner called Rose who I found very good.
Rose, yep. She's come to see us. Yep.
Yeah, she was very good, but I mean, she's the only consistent face there's been.
Oh,
There's
right.
been lots of other people, and they seem to change their plans
Yeah.
quite a lot. So there's a lot of uncertainty about it.
So
which we're not very happy with it.
Are you worried or?
Not
No.
overly.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
But I just don't know.
Yeah, uncertain. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not pleased about that.
All right.
Yeah.
And when did they first contact you about the new road? Was that
Oh, 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
Mm.
And what do you feel about how long it's kind of
Not,
taken
not
so
very
far?
pleased at all. I think
Yeah, because it has dragged on a bit.
it's dragged on a lot.
Yeah.
And it's still, I feel it's still very up in the air in terms of the final planning details.
Yeah.
And that's probably the thing that disturbs me the most.
Yeah.
We still don't really know.
Yeah, neither do we.
No.
Yeah, and because I mean, we have no idea when it's going to finish or anything, so
No.
it's a bit uncertain.
No.
Yeah.
They're doing a lot of work on it, clearly, but at the other end of it.
Yeah,
But it's a huge amount of uncertainty.
yeah,
It's not acceptable. at all.
yeah. Okay, that's all the questions I have at the moment.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to add about all the developments just in general going on in Whenua Pine Trigg Road in particular?
Well, we really no, but of course, if you can't view this motorway.
Okay. I'm here with Kath now, who lives on site at Lindale Nurseries on Trigg Road, and I'm going to interview her about how the new motorway has affected her life. Cool. So, in the construction phase of the motorway, how did that affect you? Was it?
It was hard living right in the middle of it. It was because they worked a lot of the time at night, in the evenings and stuff like that. It was very noisy, and at night when they worked, they used big lights, which when you're sleeping in the front bedroom was like being right there. It was daylight the whole time.
Oh no.
They put us up in a hotel for a couple of nights when they actually
did they?
Yes, they were very good.
That was good.
Yeah, they were excellent. They put us up for a couple of nights when they actually tar sealed right through the whole night.
Oh, right.
And but the motorway itself down the bottom never affected us at all. It was just when they did along Trigg Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when they were building the bridge and when they
Oh,
did
yeah,
just
the
up,
bridge.
when they did this end of Trigg Road.
Yeah.
The rest of it, no, it was fantastic. It was just
okay.
right outside the house.
Right.
That was the issue. Other than that, the whole
Yeah.
construction, as far as we were concerned, went smoothly and it never affected us at all.
Yeah. Okay. So, so generally, what was it? Was it Auckland Transport who were in charge of it?
It was
Or-
Heb Construction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they did all the road works and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
We had a few days where we couldn't get in our driveway because of but it was just the odd day here and there, and they gave us plenty of warning and told us what they were doing. And because we live on site here, when they blocked off one of our gates, we could actually get out the other gate. So it wasn't like we had just one driveway.
Yeah.
So it worked out reasonably well.
Okay.
Apart from 2 nights, like I say, when they actually were tar sealing the whole area again.
Oh, right.
And they had big machinery in, so they actually moved us out, which was very nice.
Yeah, okay. So generally you're happy with the treatment?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfectly happy.
That's good. And with work, did you find...
With work, they made sure that we had access to the property every time, because they knew that we had trucks and trailers and big machinery and stuff coming in here all day, and they made sure that we had access, because we couldn't be without our access.
Yeah.
So they worked around us, and it was good, and that's why they worked a lot at night.
Yes.
Because we didn't have anybody coming in at night.
Yeah.
And they could block off our driveway and not have to worry about. It was generally from 5 o'clock in the morning we can have trucks coming in here to about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So they worked around
that.
They
worked around that.
That's good.
Yeah.
And obviously you know about the new road that's going to be put on.
Up the side here?
Yeah,
yes. I don't know when that's... Yeah, I don't know when that's going to be.
Yeah.
It's just pending.
I know it's all up in the air.
It's all up in the air, because at the moment we also don't know whether our access to Lindale Nurseries will change from being on Trigg Road or down on that new access road, because they're worried that if they put lights at that intersection, that there won't be enough room for truck and trailers to come through the lights and turn into our property here. So they haven't given us any definite plans as to what they're actually going to do with our access to the nursery as yet.
Yeah.
So we're still up and down about that as well.
Okay, right. And how have you found your dealing with Auckland Transport? Have they come in and seen you?
It's the council have been in to see us about that part of it.
Yeah.
And if they do come in a different area, they're going to have to remove some of our buildings and put them up somewhere else. At their cost, yes.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the business's building rather than your house, right? Yeah.
Yeah, rather than the house, the business. Yeah. But as far as the house goes, no, the house is perfectly fine.
Okay.
That will stay as it is. The access there's no problem there.
Okay, cool. And how do you think the new road will affect like Trigg Road and the surrounding area and your life?
It might make it busier, but then I actually think it's actually the Trigg Road itself has gone down as far as traffic goes since they put the motorway in.
Definitely.
And it was a busy road before then, so I don't think it'll impede to that extent.
Yeah.
Most people will still go up to Westgate on the motorway if they're coming from the shore.
Yeah.
It'll just be locals around here, I would think, that will use that access road.
Benefit from it.
From it, yes. I totally agree. I think it'll be great for us.
Yeah,
we have to go up Hobsonville Road to Westgate. I mean,
exactly.
I think the only mistake they made was not giving us an exit from town up to Trigg Road.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They just gave us one for the shore.
Yeah.
And we should have had one both ways. Yeah.
But I'm not sure if they can really change anything about that.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
But I think that access road will be great. Because I do all our banking and everything up there for work.
Right.